You weren't meant to fit in. That's why they rejected you. You ever wonder why things just didn't work out for you? Why certain people walked away? Why some opportunities slipped through your fingers? Why doors slammed in your face even when you gave it your all? Listen to me. This isn't a coincidence. It's not bad luck. It's because you weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to rise above. Right now, you might feel alone, confused, maybe even broken. But I need you to hear this. You are the one who has chosen to break the cycle. You are the one who was meant to do things differently. And that's why your path has been so damn hard. See, people like you, people who think differently, who see beyond the ordinary, who refuse to settle for a life that's just good enough. You scare people. You make them feel uncomfortable. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because you remind them of everything they're not brave enough to be. That's why they tried to put you in a box. That's why they doubted you, dismissed you, overlooked you. But let me tell you something. Rejection is just redirection. Every no you heard, every person who counted you out, every time you felt like an outsider, it wasn't a loss. It was a setup for something bigger. You weren't supposed to walk through those doors. You weren't supposed to stay in those relationships. You weren't supposed to waste years trying to fit in with people who were never meant to understand you, because you're built different. And that means you need a different path. You know what the hardest part of being one of the greats is? It's that most of the journey you walk alone. The people who changed history, the visionaries, the revolutionaries, the ones who shattered limits and broke barriers, they didn't have a crowd cheering them on in the beginning. They were laughed at, doubted, mocked. Sound familiar? But let me ask you something. Advancing one, let me ask you something. Would you rather fit in with people who don't respect your vision, or stand apart and build something that lasts? Because let me tell you, if you can withstand the loneliness, the doubt, the pain of being misunderstood, you will make it. You will rise. You will step into a life beyond what you ever imagined. So here's what I want you to do. If you've ever felt like the outsider, if you've ever questioned why things didn't go your way, if you've ever wondered if you were meant for something bigger, I want you to drop this in the comments right now. I'm done shrinking. I was meant to stand out. Because that's exactly what you were meant to do. Let me tell you, your time is coming. And when it does, all those closed doors, all those people who walked away, all those moments that didn't make sense, you will look back and realize it was never rejection. It was alignment. You were always meant for more. And if you think this was powerful, wait until you hear what I have to tell you next. Because this journey, this purpose you've been called to, it comes with something even bigger than you expected. Stick around, because the next part of this message will change the way you see everything. Now that you know you weren't rejected, you were redirected, it's time to talk about what comes next. Because once you embrace the truth that you were meant for more, the game changes. But here's the thing most people don't tell you. It gets harder before it gets better. Just when you think you've got it figured out, just when you start stepping into your purpose, just when you start rising above, that's when the resistance hits the hardest. Every powerful person who ever made an impact had to face the biggest storm right before their breakthrough. Because when you step into your true power, two things happen. Life starts testing you hard. People start resenting you even harder. You'll see people switch up. Friends fall off. Doors that you thought were finally opening slam shut again. You might even start questioning yourself. Am I really on the right path? Why is this happening now? But listen to me. This is the moment that makes or breaks you. This is where most people quit, where they go back to their older life, where they shrink themselves just to be accepted again. But not you. Not after everything you've been through. Not after all the nights you cried, all the times you got back up, all the moments you refused to let life break you. This is your test. And if you push through this, What's waiting on the other side will blow your mind. I need you to hear this. The people who doubted you, they're about to see what happens when someone refuses to quit. The doors that closed on you, they're about to open in ways you never imagined. The life you've been dreaming of, it's already on its way to you. You are so much closer than you think. But right now, the only thing standing between you and the life you deserve is your ability to keep going. As the sun shines on me advancing on, I'm telling you, even when it's hard, even when you feel alone, even when every part of you wants to give up, this is the moment that will define your story. So now I have a question for you. Are you going to let the struggle break you? Are you? Or are you going to use it to become unstoppable? Because this is it. The turning point. This is where you decide. Are you going to keep waiting for permission to be great? Or are you going to step into your power and take what's yours? If you're ready to rise, I want you to type in the comments, I refuse to quit. My time is now. Say it out loud. Claim it. Because once you own your truth, once you refuse to back down, nothing and no one can stop you. I need you to remember this, advancing one. You weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. Are you hearing me? You were meant to lead. You were meant to rise. And no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many obstacles come your way, as the sun shines on me, you are already winning. Because you're still here. You're still fighting. And that's the sign that you were never meant for an average life. This right here, this is your time. Now, go claim it. It's your time. Claim it. Claim what's yours. I want you to give the video a thumbs up. Like, share, type a comment. I look forward to reading what you typed. I want to hear what you have to say on the topic. As the sun shines on me, let me tell you, it's hot out here in nature. And I'm enjoying it. It's beautiful. The birds are singing. Softly and tenderly. And I am sending you all of this good energy, all of these good vibes. It's always an honor and a privilege to speak with you, the advancing one that you are. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being a subscriber. You are valued. You are appreciated. You are loved. My name is Mantius. Thank you so much for watching. Big up yourself. One love. God bless and all. the best.